once in a while.
Oh, okay. I thought mime was coming in.
It's the entire possibility.
Yeah. So, so I called. I got in touch with Quilter, and I told him who I was, and I said, "Listen, good friends of Mark, and this and that." And I said I would like to have one of the heads he has because the stuff sometimes when you go over to seas, you can't trust the equipment, and even though they're using Ampeg bottoms and stuff, I always order like Ampeg stuff, and the heads are beat to shit. You can't. They don't either. They're out of phase or whatever. So I'm like, I need to bring my own head with me. And I called them up. I said, I need something compact. What do you have? I said, I want to get the 800 like I was using, like Mark used. He goes, I'll tell you what, we just made a new model, but it's not on the market yet. Nobody knows about it. And if you want, you could take it out for the test run. I'm like, so I'm going to be the only one who has this. And they're like, yeah. So it's really, the model is the 802, which basically is just a head with two sweepable mids. So, they send me the head and everything, and I'm like, I got it. I'm going to bring it out. And they're like, don't tell nobody about this head, though. I'm like, how am I going to do that? I mean, it's going to be so. I couldn't really speak of it because they didn't release it yet. I mean, This one here might even be the prototype. I don't know, but they gave it was great because I used to put it in my suitcase.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have to like check it in as a separate item. I would put it right into my suitcase. It's light. It's like 8 pounds. And the funny thing about it is this head is like it's 800 watts. And when I hooked it up, I went through. I took two 8x10 Ampegs, and that's what I went through. And this just freaking echoed throughout the whole off. I heard it bouncing off of mountains.
Yeah.
In like Germany and stuff. And I'm like, holy jeez. And I'm not even halfway up. I'm like, this thing is freaking loud. I mean, like I had to go very low on the stage because of the power. The great thing about this is now, if you know about amps, when you ever get a tone you want at a low volume, and then all of a sudden you raise it and it's gone. It's like it sounds different.
Oh yeah.
This doesn't do that. Whatever tone I set, if I just put the master up, it's the same tone as what I heard.
All the way up, huh?
Yeah, it just brings it out. It's so full. I mean, so I'm running through on my here is the VTech. I would show you, but exactly, but it fell before.
I get it.
Saw that.
We do that.
I want that to happen again. And my Dwayne is hiding somewhere. So anyway, so I go through the VTech base DI over here, which is where I get that. It gives me a deep tone and everything. I mean, that's it with it on, and this is with it off. So you can hear the difference with that.
Yeah.
And then I'm running through a comp EBS products for bass. That's really good stuff if you know anything. EBS.
Yeah, EBS got some good stuff.
And then this is really cool. So we have different tunings for the songs and everything, and it's really we go right into the songs. We got to be quick,
right.
And so other than doing that, it was suggested that we get this drop pedal from Digitech. I don't know if you ever guys.
Yeah.
I know it. This thing's awesome.
Yeah,
it's like you.
Yeah. It tracks surprisingly well.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes with bass though, it's muddy.
Okay.
You get those weird overtones.
Yeah.
But it worked out really good for what we do, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I got a wireless. I got a G70 Line 6. The reason I got the G70 Line 6 because over in Europe they have a FCC code with the frequencies. You can't just go over there with an average wireless You know, you have to use what's coded over there, and a lot of the predated ones that from that law aren't allowed. There's a certain frequency. So the line 6 actually could go worldwide. I could take that anywhere, and it's allowed. Because there was a lot of times I couldn't use. I was using Sennheiser wireless, and I couldn't use it because of the frequency and stuff, and I had to use the house stuff,
Right.
which was a pain in the ass because I knew my signal was coming from the side over by the sound guy,
Yeah.
the monitor guy. So, but I had to put in that quick. So I had this whole pedal board made up for the tour. Jordan Plingus over at Murphy's Music did this for me. And everything, and he did a great job, and this thing, you know, went through the whole tour, no problem, you know.
Awesome.
And it was so, you know, I mean, that's basically my setup. I mean, the only new addition I got is this Billy Sheehan pedal, which is you know, to give this.
Yeah.
You know, you get like a little Sheehan sound going there.
Definitely. Definitely.
But, I love this pedal though. It's actually new. I highly suggest it to bass players. You know.
Speaking
And I think
of bass
actually-
players, John Montalbano says hi. He's watching.
Hey, what's going on, man?
And also we have, wow, we're getting a lot of people on here today. We have Barbara Harkins, who is, I believe, she said she was in Australia. Let me
We got a lot
scroll up.
of lots of Aussies for you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. New Zealand.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse. Holy
no.
shit. Yeah, she's from New Zealand. And Keith G says, "What's up, brother?" So yeah,
What's up?
You got a lot of people watching you today, man.
Oh, well,
Good to hear it.
maybe I'm somebody. Makes me feel good.
You are to us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So,
Oh,
so yeah, what happened to Len, by the way?
We lost.
We
Lenny.
lost Lenny a while ago.
Did we? Oh, yeah. We had you on a larger screen, so I don't think I know I couldn't even see that he lost. So
I got you.
He'll join back up. He always does.
When he does, he might have to boot. Who knows?
Yeah. Did he fall asleep, maybe?
That could happen too.
He's been known to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Anything
Absolutely.
can.
So
All right. How about? All right. Well, while we're waiting for Lenny, tell us one of your Spinal Tap moments from the road.
You know, it's funny when you said that before you brought up something. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it. I mean, there's a whole shitload, but I mean, one of the ones
you can give us one or two. I mean, you know.
It's more of an embarrassing moment. I don't know if it's a Spinal Tap moment, but I played it off well. I actually took a spill on the stage. It was in Vegas, and we were in Vegas and everything, and I forget what song it was, but everybody's on the sideline, like, you know, Chris Angel's there, and all these people are sitting there watching, and I go over to the riser, the drum riser, and I kind of went to go jump up, you know, traditional jump up, whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite stay on, and I fell back, right on my back. And for about, you know, and it's funny because Taz was playing guitar and he's seen it. He just kind of leaped over me. Thanks. You know, I was left to die, but I'm just sitting there playing, and I'm like, I got to get up. I can't stay here. So, you know, I got up. You know, I washed off the embarrassment, and I was like, okay, whatever. You know, life goes on. You know, it's funny because Dee after that told me, he goes, if you're gonna do something like that, do it twice because people think you meant it.
Yeah.
Like, good tip. I'm like,
That
I'll
is a good
remember
tip.
that.
Dee has been around a long time and knows all the tips, man. You know.
He knows everything, man. He's
What a consummate pro, man. You know.
yeah. No, he's the guy, man. He knows. He's been everywhere. He knows it.
Absolutely.
So
That is great. All right, so how about you know, we talk about I can hear Lenny coming.
I think we got Len.
There he is.
Oh, that's his hand. Thank God.
Yeah.
I see flesh. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's not his dick, right?
Again, you always could.
Len, you in the bathroom?
Oh, I lost signal.
Drop the camera. Like, whoops.
Yep.
You lost signal. Would you go out to sea? You were gone for a good 20 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So Keith says,
But I'm
Russ,
back.
it's Bridget's sister's husband. Bridget is married to your bro. That's who Keith
Yes.
is. That's who Keith is. All right.
Oh,
There we go. So you even got family members joining in.
okay. What's up, man?
I told you, we got a lot of people here on here for you today. That's great.
Very good.
So, how about one of our favorite sections is always the one that got away. Do you have one of those pieces of gear that you sold in need of an 8-ball or some good stripper or a hooker, or you just traded it?
I was just talking about this with somebody actually not too long ago, and my cousin also plays. A lot of people in my family playing stuff, and everyone's always coming across gear. And it was like, I'm gonna say it was 1986, and I was young. Obviously, we were all young, and my knowledge of what is what. We lost Len again. My knowledge of what's what, wasn't up to par.
Right.
So my cousin had got a hold of a pink Gibson SG with a Kahler tremolo on it, right out of Gibson. And he's like, "You want this?" And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Right.
So I traded a bass for it that I wasn't using really, and I took it. And then I had it, I was playing it and everything, and I was like, this is cool. I put it up over on a stand and everything and stood there. And I think it was it was a guitar. I was giving guitar lessons at that time, or bass lessons, whatever I was doing. And one of the students says, "Wow, that's a great guitar and everything." And I'm not thinking nothing. I didn't dig the Kahler on it. To me, a Gibson, it's got to be a hardtail, or it's got to at least have a Bigsby.
Yes.
I mean, Kahler, sunk in, and I was like, it looks
Right.
weird. It was pink.
Yeah.
I'm like, a pink SG with a fucking Kahler on it. Okay, what am I gonna do with that? I ain't playing it. So he goes, "Do you want to sell it?" And I didn't know the value. Guitars were cheaper back then. Well, not much cheaper. I was like, "Give me $200. You can have it." I'm like, "All right." He's like, "All right." So I give him the money and everything, and I find out later that it was only like 50 made.
Right.
Yeah.
And people were paying like right back then, like already like $2,500 for it.
Wow.
I'm like, no way, and everything. So I guess he knew less than I did, because I wanted to be like, "Yo, you still got that guitar?" He's like, "Yeah. Why?" I'm like, "If you want, I'll buy it back for you. I feel bad that $200. I'll give you $3 for it."
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, sure, man. Come on over." And I went over there, and I'm like, "Okay, where is it?" And he opens up the case, and it's flat black.
Oh, really?
I'm like, "What did you do to this thing?" He goes, "I didn't like the pink, so I spray painted it with like a can of spray paint."
A can of Krylon.
I'm like, "Oh, man." So that got away from me, because I wasn't going to buy it back. The value died.
Oh, man.
Why do you want me to play that Fender? I'm being told. Actually, ain't gonna like that. Come here, say hi. You want to say hi to Dwayne?
Yeah.
Dwayne, say hello. Now he comes.
Hello.
Look, yeah.
Hey.
I'll play that later. Wait, where the hell were you anyway when things were falling and I needed things?
I didn't even know anything.
Can you get me that water right there? What?
You don't have a strap.
I don't need a strap. I'm not standing.
Whoa.
I'm sitting down like I'm telling stories here.
Exactly it, man.
The water. Danny,
You want the Fender strap?
The Fender strap? Why do I want the Fender strap for?
It says Fender.
This is Jackson right now.
Sorry, I don't have a Jackson strap.
Give him a sedative.
So, You're in some other projects too, right? Besides Dee's stuff.
I-
What else you got going on?
I just joined the board Holy Mother with
Okay.
Mike
That's
Torelli
Torelli,
singing.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, they've been around for quite some time and everything.
Right.
You're out? Talk to you tomorrow, man.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, Dwayne. I'm gonna say goodbye, Dwayne.
Bye, Dwayne.
Bye, Dwayne.
Goodbye, Dwayne.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dwayne. Drive fast. So anyway, what the hell was I saying now?
Yeah, you're talking about
Holy Mother.
Torelli and Holy Mother.
Holy Mother.
Yeah, Mike Torelli and
Yep.
Holy Mother. Yeah, I know Mike. I mean, we crossed paths a few times and everything. We did some stuff. I remember a few years ago, we put together a show for Dio, and I think he was doing some Dio stuff, and that's kind of how I met Mike, and it's a tribute to Dio actually.
Right.
And I met him then, and then like over the years, you know, we passed by this and that. He did his thing and everything. A couple of months ago, he gives me a call. He's like, "Listen, you know, we're looking for a bass player. Are you interested?" And I kind of always wanted to work with Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man. You know, what do you got going?" He's like, "Well, you got my band Holy Mother. We're doing a lot of stuff. You know, putting a video together, which I did the video with them." And Danny, who is my manager and everything,
Yep.
he took them on as a client. So I called Danny. I'm like, well, you know, I called Danny up and I said, "Listen, I'm this band Holy Mother, Mike Torelli wants me to join in." I'm like, "What do you think?" He's like, "I just took them on as a client." I'm like, "Well, I'm in." You know, so you know, we did the deal and everything, and I just did a couple of tracks for them, bass tracks.
Yeah.
For, the new album that's coming out. He posted something earlier.
Yes.
I actually shared it, but they did the video and everything, and you know, it's a good deal. You know, Mike's an awesome freaking singer, man.
Absolutely.
You know, he's got some pipes, and he's still, you know, he's one of those guys. He's just one of those guys. He's like D. You know, you could just go up and holy shit.
Yep.
You know, because we've done some rehearsals and everything so far, and everything's good. I just gotta tighten up what I'm doing and everything, but yeah, it's good. I got a good
great.
feeling about
That's
it.
great.
So you know, so when I'm not doing D, I'll be working with that
Yeah.
and everything.
Awesome.
And if you haven't seen, it's been advertised now that Dee is doing the second album. We're working, you know, right now. We're in the pupil stage of it, if you want to call it. We're, you know, Charlie Belmore right now is like taking riffs in. He's writing his own stuff. He's putting all this together. He's very psyched to do it, and he's a great songwriter. I've submitted some stuff to him already. It wasn't supposed, you know, I said, "Listen, you can do what you want with this. If you like the riff, change it, whatever." And you know, I know it's in good hands. You know, I don't really like just fish out songs I write, you know, and say whatever. But you know, he's got it going. He's the guy. In fact, he does that. You know, other than doing that, you know, if ever songwriting and stuff, and you want him to produce or whatever, he's the guy to go to.
Awesome.
Definitely. You know,
That's
well,
right.
I mean, the album he wrote most of For the Love of Metal album. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
that was up on the charts for a while.
Yeah.
You know, as far as metal albums. So
Oh, it's a great album. Really.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, no, it's impressive. I love playing the songs too. They're good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Great. So is there I know you got your Jacksons and stuff. Is there any other piece of gear that you're really enthralled with like this week, you know, like real new?
I mean, the newest thing would be, well, I mean, I just added this little if it works. This yeah. Yeah, I like to sometimes throw little toys on here. I got the a little envelope filter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you do stuff like
Yeah.
I took that out.
What brand is that envelope filter?
That's EBS as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you know, an envelope filter always sounds great on bass. It really
Yeah,
does.
it's like, yeah, it's really to the touch. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey,
Glenn's
Come
back. with Roy Orbison glasses. No. What's going on there, man?
All right. Try this again.
Oh, Keith is asking, Russ, are you still with Reverence?
Yes, I am still at Reverence. Reverence is on hiatus right now.
Right.
They're due with everything that's happening, it's hard. These guys they're in Detroit. Scott Oliva, he's here with me, and we have and then Doc Kildromes from Sabotage is our drummer, and he's down in North Carolina. So we're all scattered and everything, and
Right.
everything is being done via computer, and we're slowly working on putting an album together. Reverence still exists. It's still there. It's just right now it's kind of being laid back until everything starts moving again. I'm still with them.
Right.
And if you want, you can check online. They got we did a live album with them as well 2 years ago. It's still out there. You can go get it, whatever. And it's just shows cut up from Detroit, New York, Ohio, and et cetera, and pieced together. But we're together.
Very good. Very good.
that's
So,
the whole thing sounds like you certainly haven't been sitting back and just like, suffering through this. You've been working pretty hard.
I've been trying to, keep him busy with it. I have to, keep everything, going with that. In fact, a good friend of mine is Gemma Jorer now she's in Evanescence, which she's a guitar player there. And we touch base once in a while. She's in Germany. And she basically is just kind of like working with Evanescence stuff right now, but periodically because of everything. Everybody's screwed, There's only so much we can do.
Right.
But she does videos on the side, and she'll do covers, and she'll bring in people. Like last week, she did. I forgot what the cover was, but she had Eagle McBrain playing drums and everything.
Yeah, I try and keep up with her too. She's doing cool. There's a lot of people doing cool stuff, but she's doing some very, very
She
cool
does a lot of stuff. So we got in touch with me, and she wants to do a song in that fashion for Halloween. I won't say what it is, but we're going to be doing some work via computer or whatever,
Right.
and putting that. And she's going to put it together, and that should be out hopefully by the end of October.
awesome. That's good
Yeah.
to hear. Yeah, it's good to hear that you're staying so busy because some of us have been rough. Obviously, me and Tommy and Lenny started this channel, so
Yeah,
that's what we're
it's
doing
cool.
to keep busy. So it's been
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
been
trying to find something that's lucrative is what's the problem,
Yeah.
Staying busy is one thing, but making the money off of it,
Yeah, oh yeah, we know we're the money's rolling in here like you wouldn't believe.
Hey, you know what?
This
You
is
never
costing
know.
us at this point.
You never know, though, man. Some stuff takes off.
Yeah, some stuff takes off. Yeah,
Thank God for like stuff like this,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well, that's the idea,
What? A lot of times we don't get to talk to each other. Any of us. Your fans don't get to hear from you as often, right? So
Not really, yeah.
So we try and do this so that we're building, community. Plus, you can vent. I'm venting. This is an opportunity. People don't. Some of the wellness things that you need to do for yourself too is actually play, talk about your stuff because you love it, and have fun. And really, you just like to have a show that's, how you doing, dude? And like you said in the background, you had Dwayne coming back and forth. This is the shit.
Yeah.
My kids come with their hands on the screen because they think it's funny.
Yeah, they usually have a chicken that comes in,
They usually
Have emojis floating by.
Yeah.
It's really about that more so than us coming in here and just showing off gear. It's really just having a cool hang and a cool conversation with some people that we like. We love having you on. Love hearing you play.
Yeah, man. No, thanks for having me on, man. It's
been
cool.
nice. We've gotten some really amazing people to come on. Like, I guess they didn't know we were just idiots. So
No.
we've been pretty lucky, you know. You guys from Leonard Skinner coming on, you know.
Oh yeah, you got Leonard Skinner coming on.
We had Ricky Medlock.
Oh, all right. I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well, you had someone from the Killer Dwarfs on there last week or something like that?
Yeah. We've had two. We had Russ last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And last week we had Jason from Shinedown.
Uh-huh.
You know?
It was great.
Oh yeah, what a great talk. Johnny Highland, if you know anything about country guys.
Johnny Highland? You might know Johnny Highland.
Holy crap, is he amazing.
Oh, he was great, man.
Yeah,
You know,
good talk.
Yeah.
Great chat, you know. Steve Lynch from Autograph, you know, that's, you know.
Yeah.
He's
Autograph?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
that's cool, man. It's good that you get them guys in.
Yeah. So it's nice to promote the guys that we know too, though. You know, we're friendly with too. So it's been great to.
You're here, Elite. You know, sound studios here. You know,
Elite Sound Studios. I wish I could kind of show you around. I mean, this place is tremendous. You know, I mean, they got all the lighting, they got all the monitoring system and everything. You know, over there's a big giant console. This is all. Like, you know, this is just a little side over there. They got a grand piano over there. Yeah. Come down. If anyone who wants to come to the studio to see it, check it out and do a jam here, whatever, just call them up, book it. Videos. I've done actually a few videos here. And the production, you know, the sound and everything was great, you know, the lighting. You could actually, there's people could come and hang and watch play and everything.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be awesome.
Plus, they do live stream concerts here too. You know, if anyone's interested in doing that,
that's great.
You know, this is the place to do it.
It's what we have right now. You know.
Yeah, pretty much that's all we got.
Yeah,
is live streaming videos.
Yeah,
Lenny's
finally back again. Lenny's back again.
Yeah.
He's wrecking his house.
Yeah, that is his thumb, right?
Yeah, I hope so. He's got problems if it isn't.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi gods are not cooperating tonight.
No, I see that. We got to get you a hardwired setup, I think.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, no sweat.
But we're back. So what I miss?
Me telling
Russ
you.
said how much he fucking thought you were a dick.
God, he keeps I can't
get in line.
Keep disappearing, man. Bladder problem? Where you going?
Yeah, get in line, right? So, Russ, I don't know if you know, me and Lenny go. Wow, is that way? Me and Lenny go back to elementary school together.
Really?
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, we were about 5 years old, so we've known each other for 25 years. No.
Yeah, 25, 26.
45.
Wait a minute.
50.
25 years?
Yeah. I'm fucking lying.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm lying. I'm trying not to anybody let know how old I am. So.
Yeah.
No, actually, me and Lenny have known each other for about 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did Boy Scouts together too. So. There
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, all right. So I guess we're at the section, the fuck you section.
The fuck you section, huh?
Fuck you section. Oh, the segment, right?
And I'm pretty sure Lenny's going to say it to his cable company.
Yeah. But I think he's gonna do it like the Sharon Osbourne incident.
Yeah, it's gonna be more Sharon.
Yeah. So
so you're gonna? Does it have to be somebody, or does it could be something?
Something, but it's a compliment actually. So
it's a compliment.
Yeah. Or if you're not in that mood, if you want to give it a bad one. So, Tommy, do you want to go first?
Well, yeah. This week was
Tommy. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yep.
I'm just thinking.
I gotta have to get my directions. I don't. The camera gets me off here. Yep.
Jimi Hendrix this week. I was going back, and I think it's a progression from what we talked about last week with Eddie, right? So Edward was the innovator. So I took a step back and went and listened to some Hendrix stuff, and went back and listened to all of Monterey, right? So I started there, and just his Killing Floor Blues, the way he did that just came out. You thought Cream was doing it, and you thought that everybody was doing it. He came out and just destroyed everybody when he played, and it was just him, just being Hendrix, just playing, just really just crushing the whole thing.
Right.
So I've been listening to a lot of Hendrix, and you know what? Fuck you, Hendrix. It's just, if there were no you, there'd be no more, rock and roll like it was. So that was an amazing, amazing trip back. Listen to that. So fuck Hendrix.
Absolutely. Yeah, some of those solos. Like when you do the cover thing, I'll do just about any solo, but there are a few of them that, like Hendrix said, like All on the Watchtower, I would never touch. There's just no fucking way.
Oh yeah,
it was like one of those perfect solos. Like, nope,
I know,
not doing it. Yeah.
The whole thing from beginning to end is just,
everything on that was absolutely perfect, and I've seen a million guys do it, and sorry, not doing it.
No.
So all right, Lenny, what do you got? Who do you got to fuck you before we lose you again? I don't want to lose you.
Yeah, let's do it while we have you.
Yeah.
Fuck you to his camera.
I want to. No Wi-Fi setup.
Yeah.
The internet.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Fuck you, internet.
well, the big fuck you to the internet. But I'm going to change this one for me to a thank you.
Okay.
And this is going to be part 2 of Edward Van Halen, who just starting to come to grips, like most of us, with his passing.
Right.
But and so you hear a lot of Van Halen all over the place on the radio. But one thing I don't think he gets enough credit for is for his rhythm playing.
Oh yeah.
And if you listen to his starts and stops, he never plays the same rhythmic pattern twice. It's almost as if it's as good as his lead in the things that he does. And every time I listen to the rhythm parts of any of his songs, I always discover something new or that I didn't notice before. So, aside from him being one of my top guys of all time, I just wanted to give a special acknowledgement to the songs that he composed and being a composer, and for his outrageous rhythmic playing. So rather than an FU, out of respect, I'm going to say thank you for that.
Got it. You got it. Awesome, Lenny.
Moved a little closer.
Yeah, I'm going to give a quick fuck you to one of our local guys. He was posting one of his solos this morning. I was watching. It was the Viking Lord.
I saw that
from Kill Code.
Nice
work on that, Chaz. But I want to say fuck you for you know what? Now if I have to post a video, I mean, it looked like you got through that with ease, and me, I'm tracking it. So, Chaz, fuck off. Okay. Yeah. Great stuff, Chaz. Great stuff. So, Russ, tell us who you got.
I see. I get the point here. You're saying a fuck you in a good sense to these people.
Absolutely. That's what
I'm going to speak for every musician right now, and this isn't a bad sense. I have to say fuck you to COVID for fucking up the music industry.
Absolutely.
And I mean it, because I tell you what, man, everyone's suffering right now, and I'm only hoping that everything that they're working on is going to be productive and get rid of this freaking thing so we all can get back out and live again. So
Russ, what are they saying as far as touring might open up again? 2022?
They're not. They're not saying anything. No, they are. Well, I mean, look, it's not gonna. First of all, I guess when they put this vaccine out or whatever, everyone's gonna have to take it, and they're gonna have to go through that whole process to make sure everything's good. We are in October now. Hopefully by, I don't know when they're going to start distributing it. I don't know if there's a set date that they're going to have this, but after that, it's going to take months, and it's going to probably be a while before large crowds get together the way they did. I mean, you see how it's going. People are in little areas. People are in their cars and stuff, and that's not going to last long. People are going to go with that. So realistically, hopefully, by the summer, maybe the ending of 2021, but realistically, I think it's going to be 2022. Which is good.
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Which is not bad in a sense, because it could be longer, and there's time does fly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, here we're already going towards 2021. And this happened when we just turned 2020. So
Yeah.
so it's a long ride and everything, but I think pretty much it's going to be in that time frame. And I hope it is, because we all need to get back out there. People want to see live. I want to see live shows.
I want to see live music.
Yeah.
Not just play. I mean, I love to play, of course, but I want to go see a show too. I mean, when I go to these festivals and stuff, I watch them. I watch these shows, and even when we're at home and stuff, it's always nice to go down to the local club. If hopefully they'll all stand still, stay. But it was always nice to go down to a club and watch a band play, check somebody out, and go hang out and stuff. And it's just it's not good that you can't do that anymore. Now everyone's acceptable to it because it was summer. We're doing outside stuff. Winter's coming. There's not going to be no outside shows.
No.
So everybody's going to be, now what do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So fuck you, COVID.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Russ, thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure, man. I had fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We want to just stay right where you're at for a minute. We're going to sign off here. So thanks everybody
people.
for right. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell to get notified for anything. If you're following us on
buy the
Facebook,
merch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget the merch, and I don't have my merch with me today. And we're gonna get Russ. We're gonna get you some merch, so you have.
Man. Give us some merch.
We actually have some good shit, man. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
All right.
Check out the Dee Snider website and buy your DVDs and your albums and merch over there too.
Go to that. You can go to my website, Russell Pzutto, Pzutto.com.
Do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
go there.
You
And then
got
I got Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. Twitter, I have fun on Twitter because I'm always tagging along with D and all the crazy shit he's doing. And everything.
Yeah, I saw you guys. He had retweeted us that you were going to be on here. So
He's great. I'm thankful for him. So,
absolutely. All right, guys. So we're going to sign off.
All right. We'll catch everyone.
take care, man.
Great show. Thank you, dude.
Okay.
Appreciate it.